Hi, my name is Leslie. I've been using Jampha products since May of 2020, and I found them at a point where I had three major abdominal surgeries actually within the last 18 months. So my physical being was really brittle more than I could even fathom. And I saw how kind of off it was. And about 2 months into using the Jampha tinctures, I took the advice of Trin and started a specific protocol. But all I can say, it was like, if prior I was a tree that was brittle and dry, after about 2 months of the tinctures, it was like the sap was running inside the tree of me in my body again. And the difference was just remarkable. Because really on every level, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, to have the life force running is, it's really vital. So I'm most appreciative. And at that point, I also started using the CBD topicals, the creams, especially on my whole abdominal area where I've had so many, 6 surgeries actually. And part of the last few surgeries were because scar tissue was occluding my intestines. But I can happily tell you, it's been 2 years, I have not had a reoccurrence. And I really credit Jampha products for helping keep that scar tissue, whatever it's doing, but it's not occluding my intestines. So I'd also like to let you know that I went for a while using the different protocols that Trin recommended to me. And I think that's a very good approach because he's got a very good intuitive sense about that. But over time, as I really started feeling these tinctures in my body and realizing what a friend they were to me, I started becoming much more intuitive with them. And I have a bookcase that comes to about my waist height, and I put them all on there. And what I do about 3 times a day is I pull one at a time towards me. So it's in the region of my solar plexus. And I can actually feel as the right one for that moment approaches. It just makes a feeling in my body. But I will double check it with muscle testing. And this is something that can be double checked with a pendulum if you're comfortable with a pendulum. But let me show you how I muscle test because it's quite easy. What you do is you take your non-dominant hand, and we have a circuit running, an electrical circuit running through our thumb and through our pinky, and put them together and make a loop. And then take your dominant hand and pinch these 2 fingers together and enter them into that loop. And then you want to start asking yourself yes, no questions to train yourself. I mean, ultimately, you're going to have calm in front of you, say, and if it's right for you, your fingers won't break. If it's not, they'll break. And then you'll pull relief forward. Oh, that's right for you. Your fingers stay together. But you can practice this with easy yes, no questions. So for instance, I could say, my name is Susan. Well, it's not. I could say, my name is Leslie. Ah, it is. I am not faking this. It's not coming apart. I could say, I live in Ohio. No, I don't. I live in Washington. Yes, I do. So that's a very wonderful, self-empowering way to deepen the relationship with these plant intelligences that are so beautifully and intelligently crafted by Trin and the Jampha team with all the most amazing, really purified ingredients. I know, I can feel that they're very careful about that. In fact, I visited, after a lot of my surgeries, I finally went back to a naturopath that I've seen who's quite good. And she does a lot of muscle testing as well. And she was just flabbergasted because she said, what's going on? Your hormonal system is in balance. Why are you in balance after all your traumas? And I handed her the Jampha products, which she tested, and she said, these are beautiful. These are incredible. And in fact, she contacted Jampha after that and has a relationship with him. So Thank you for listening to my experience. I sincerely encourage you to try Jampha products if you haven't. And, you know, also, there's so much going on in the world now. We're asked to balance against a lot of unnatural forces with chemicals and electromagnetic frequencies. And it's such a blessing that we can have the gift of these plant intelligences to help us do that. So they make us better. They make us better as individuals. They make us better together. And better together makes a better world. Thank you.